This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is being made possible by Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected since 1934. Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics, now known as Mason Health. United community, empowered people, exceptional health. And our Community Credit Union. Community is in our name and in the work we do every day.
Well, good evening and welcome once again to the mini dome on the campus of Shelton High School in Shelton, Washington. Tonight, Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, has South Sound Conference boys basketball featuring the Shelton Highclimbers and the North Thurston Rams. I'm Diedrich Allen, and you are watching the Our Community Credit Union pregame show. Shelton comes into the game 6-10 on the season, 4-6 in the SSC. The Highclimbers have lost their last 5 games after Wednesday's 65-61 loss to Timberline. North Thurston is 4-14 overall, 2-9 in the conference. The Rams have lost 3 in a row after Wednesday's 75-42 loss to Gig Harbor. This will be the second meeting of the season for Shelton and North Thurston. The teams met, they met on January 8th with the Highclimbers beating the Rams 63-23. Shelton has taken the last 3 games with North Thurston. Coming up on the Our Community Credit Union pregame show, we'll talk with Shelton coach Sam Krieger. It's South Sound Conference boys high school basketball. The North Thurston Rams at the Shelton Highclimbers next on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics now offers 3D mammograms. The new Selenia Dimensions 3D mammography system in the Diagnostic Imaging Department at MGH has ergonomic design for patient comfort, provides up to 40% reduction in false positive recalls, has a proven 41% increase in detection of invasive breast cancer, is FDA approved, and is superior to 2D mammography. Call today to schedule your mammogram.
Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics, equal opportunity provider, translation services provided.
Everyone has dreams, but not everyone knows the steps they need to take to get there. At the Community Financial Center, we help members of our Community Credit Union to work toward their dreams. Located inside the Shelton Mountain View branch, the Community Financial Center works with families to help them pursue their short and long-term goals, specializing in comprehensive financial planning, investment advisory services, insurance, and retirement planning. At the Community Financial Center, we work one-on-one with our Community Credit Union members to help them identify their needs and their objectives. Together, we'll develop a set of strategies that seek your success. Isn't it time to set a path to your goals? Set up a free, no-obligation consultation at our Community Credit Union's Community Financial Center. It's your success. We just guide you towards it.
Life's just more fun with fast, reliable Wi-Fi. You can stream, share, game, try something new. But weak Wi-Fi spoils the fun. That's why you need managed Wi-Fi from Hood Canal Communications. The right equipment, professionally installed in all the right places, keeps your Wi-Fi powered party streaming strong. Call or visit Hood Canal online to upgrade your Wi-Fi today.
And we're back in the mini dome for the Our Community Credit Union pregame show. Jerry Apple is in the building. We've got a band to deal with tonight. It's not your normal band. It's like the junior high band has come over to the mini dome to perform tonight.
That's good to see. You know, it's nice to see a lot of the band growing here at Shelton High School. So can't complain too much.
No, we can't. We got our wish. They moved the tubas away from us because the tubas were blocking our view.
That was funny. Like you said, probably the smallest student in the band had the biggest
instrument. I think it's funny that that's what happens. Oh, anyways, it's time to talk to the coach. About an hour ago, I had a brief conversation with Sam Krieger. Coach Sam Krieger, not the win, but a lot of positives came out of Wednesday night, correct?
Yeah, we were back to playing with a lot of intensity and a lot of effort. I was happy about that. We made a lot of plays that was just all heart and effort, which we'd kind of gotten away from since our long break. So that was back, and that was good. So the intensity and effort was there. We just need to do a better job down the stretch, taking care of the ball and getting the shots we want.
Well, we got to talk about Chase Burfield and a game. I've been watching him in JV, very impressed with him. You bring him up, and I think that was his breakout game.
Yeah, he had a big game in that. He's been slowly coming along. He's had some struggles here and there, but he's been playing well on JV recently, and he got his opportunity last night, and he made the most of it. In the game before, he got a couple minutes. I think just 2 minutes. We had like a quarter for him, and he made the most of it, so he got another shot the next night against Timberline, and he did a great job.
So North Thurston a little down this year, but you don't want to overlook them.
Oh, certainly not. No, but you don't want to overlook anybody in this league. Everybody's going to win on any given night, potentially. So we got to come out and be, again, with the same intensity and effort we had last night, and just a little bit better and take care of the ball. We had too many turnovers last game and get the shots we want, and I think we'll be all right.
I always ask about injuries. Are there any?
No injuries. No.
Everybody available? Everybody going to play, right?
Yep, everybody's available. Everybody's going to play.
Okay. Thanks, Coach.
All right, thank you.
Sam Krieger, Shelton coach. Brief but to the point. I like those interviews when we just get right down to it, and I don't don't make some big long question or drag something out of him. He's just let's tell it how it is. And yeah, they did finally get the game that he was looking for out of his team on Wednesday night. The only downside was the turnovers, especially late in the game.
And tonight, hopefully, it will carry over for a victory against North Thurston.
Yeah, we're still we're fighting for that playoff spot. Things have kind of gotten down at the top of the league in the South Sound Conference. Well, I got to say that again because I just briefly looked at the standings before the broadcast, and you've got Capital, Gig Harbor. They're playing tonight. Gig Harbor's on top. Capital and Central Kitsap are fighting for 2. And then there's this little junction of Peninsula, Shelton, Timberline, all within a few, and I'm missing somebody, but right now, as it were, if the playoffs were to start today with the records, Shelton would be out.
Yeah.
And they want, you don't want to go in as a 5, but you want to get into the playoffs with, basically a week left.
Let me ask you a question.
Sure.
Capital and Gig Harbor, are they playing at Capital tonight?
I want to say they're a Gig, but I'm not positive.
In watching the two teams, Capital and Gig Harbor, I felt that Capital might have a little bit more star power or a little bit more strength, but I don't know. I was very impressed with Capital up at when we played Capital up there.
Right, and Capital come in here Tuesday. Lost my train of thought, but
we're gonna have to play our A game.
Yeah, you gotta win them all out is really what it is, and I think it'll come down to the CK game, I'm sure, next Thursday. But tonight, tomorrow afternoon, I should say, the Highclimbers have to win if they want to really secure something.
Yeah, tonight's a must-win.
Tonight's a must-win. Tomorrow's a must-win because you're fighting for position, and right now you're fighting to get in the playoffs. Mm-hmm. And it'll be interesting. It was Yelm. That's right. The Yelm team, they beat Capital, isn't it? Right? I believe Yelm beat Capital.
I think so. That was a little bit of an upset.
Yeah, and a surprise to pretty much anybody. We're going to take another timeout. We'll be back with starting 5 for each team. And we'll talk about that in just a moment. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, and you are watching our Community Credit Union pregame show. We'll be back in a minute.
Since 1941, our community credit union has been focused on our members and helping you achieve your financial goals. At OCCU, we offer personal, mortgage, home equity, and business loans to meet your needs. Our top priority remains the same, providing personal, professional caring service to our members.
Helping people is very gratifying. To be able to say I work at a place that does that every single day, I'm very proud to be a part of that.
Become a member and become part of a growing, diversified family.
When you call OCCU, you get a live person, not a recording. Call representatives like me are truly here for you.
Dedicated to our community, last year OCCU employees volunteered over 1,700 hours to 43 service groups, schools, and community events. For over 20 years, we've been awarded the highest rating from Bauer Financial, the nation's leading bank, rating, and research firm. Come see the difference and give OCCU an opportunity to earn your trust.
I'm Dr. Alexandra Rhodes. I work at Oakland Bay Pediatrics. My specialty is pediatrics. I wanted to be a doctor because I really love taking care of babies. My dad was a doctor and I was always in the hospital, and I volunteered in a hospital as a baby cuddler for a little over a year, and I really loved it. And I think I just always knew that I kind of wanted to be a pediatrician. I went to Washington University in St. Louis for college, and then Johns Hopkins University in Baltimore, Maryland for medical school.
And we're back at the Mini Dome. Time to talk about starting lineups. Jerry, you want to jump in there with the North Thurston starters?
I'd be happy to, Dietrich. Thank you. Here's the starting lineup for the North Thurston Rams. At one guard, a sophomore, number 15, Jaden Steplight. At the other guard, a senior, number 10, Robbie F. At one forward, a senior, number 2, Draven Rentschler. At the other forward, a senior, number 4, Peyton Clark. And rounding out the starting lineup for the Rams, at center, a junior, number 21, Tristan DeVere. And their head coach is Mike Connor.
For the Highclimbers, starting lineup is Zach Jonker, Bo Harvey, Ty Thompson, Ethan Clevenger, and Mason Kramer. Personally, if I were setting the starting lineups, I didn't say this to the coach, but if I were going to set the starting lineups for Shelton, I'd put Burfing in there. Just because of his game, just because of his play on Wednesday night. Personally, you know, and no offense to Bo Harvey at all. He just didn't have the game against Wednesday.
But you could also say this, hey, sometimes players come off the bench better.
True.
And play better.
You got a point there, yeah.
Maybe being the sixth person tonight or seventh person, he'll step into that role. You don't want to put too much pressure on him, but I'm so glad that he had a good performance on Wednesday.
Well, we're going to take a timeout. We'll be back, and we'll get this game tipped off in just a moment. North Thurston and Shelton coming up.
Neighbors help each other. It's how community works, and it's how we do business at Hood Canal Communications. We know you count on us for value-priced internet, TV, and phone service, backed by friendly local support. Your hard-earned dollars stay right here as we invest in our community, our people, and smart technology. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected while being a good neighbor.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. Join the likes of Hood Canal Communications, our community credit union, and Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics in supporting student athletes. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
My name is Matt Woods. I'm the new podiatrist taking over for Dr. Rice. I know that he's a very well-liked podiatrist, and I'm very, very happy to be able to take over his position here at Mason General Hospital Ankle and Foot Clinic. I just want everyone to know that I'd like to treat all my patients like they were my friends or my family. I wouldn't do anything to a patient that I wouldn't do to myself. I just think that having a good rapport with your patients and trust is necessary, and I can do anything from toenails to giant fractures to arthroscopic procedures.
We're back in the mini dome. Waiting for the tip-off between the Shelton Highclimbers and the North Thurston Rams. So starting lineups being announced here. We'll give them to you one more time. Draven Orinchler, Ravi Oth, Jaden Steplight, Tristan DeVere, and Peyton Clark for North Thurston. Zach Jonker, Bo Harvey, Ty Thompson, Ethan Clevenger, and Mason Kramer for the Highclimbers. We're going to take one more timeout. We'll be right back. We'll get this game tipped off in a moment on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Life's just more fun with fast, reliable Wi-Fi. You can stream, share, game, try something new. But weak Wi-Fi spoils the fun. That's why you need managed Wi-Fi from Hood Canal Communications. The right equipment, professionally installed in all the right places, keeps your Wi-Fi powered party streaming strong. Call or visit Hood Canal online to upgrade your Wi-Fi today.
Hey sports fans, do you want to know when and where your favorite teams in the South Sound Conference are playing, who won the game last night, and what the current standings are? Well, it's easy to find out on sscathletics.org. The information is entered by athletic directors and coaches, so you know it's accurate and up to date, making sscathletics.org the place to view official schedules, scores, standings, photos for all the schools and all the sports in the South Sound Conference. Check out sscathletics.org, the official website of the South Sound Conference.
And we're back in the mini dome, everyone. Welcome back. North Thurston Rams, Shelton Highclimbers. The Rams will be in their road and dark uniforms. They're purple, white letters. Highclimbers in the white uniforms, red numbers, black letters. Thompson and DeVere will meet at center court to get this game underway. We talked about the band. Band's going to be blowing us out of here all night long. It's the middle or the junior high and maybe even some more than that, along with the high school band. And they're all sitting down, so that makes it easier for us right at the moment. So let's get this game underway. Ball's tipped up, and Ty Thompson taps it to Jonker. And right back to Ty to the hoop, and in and round and out, and the rebound ripped down by Clark. Here come the Rams the other way. Here's Steplight. Over it goes to Ath. Ath gets it back to Clark. Clark over to Steplight. Steplight gets a screen, takes a three, rim that one off. Rebound goes to Harvey for Shelton. They'll want to hand it to Clevenger up the far sideline. Ethan will set way back. They set the offense. Here's Ty Thompson over to Clevenger. Gets a screen from Ty. Runner in the paint off the glass. No. Rebound. Kramer had it. Rolled off his leg out of bounds, and that'll go over to the Rams. Played 45 seconds, and no score. Steplight gets the ball from the backcourt inbounds. Climbers doing their little three-quarter press. A little zone, center of the court to Renschuler, and it'll dump it off to DeVries, and it's up and in. How do you say that, Jerry Draven?
Oh, Renschuler?
Renschuler. It's very simple. I'm making it harder than it needs to be. Here is Harvey, top of the key. Down to Kramer, under the basket. Out it goes to Harvey, corner three. That one rimmed short. Rebound knocked out of bounds. That'll stay with the Highclimbers. Harvey will trigger the play left of the backboard. Climbers are lined up right along the baseline. Into the corner goes to Ty Thompson. He'll go baseline on the drive. Reverse layup, doesn't fall in. Rebound tapped out, but controlled by Rensler. And up it goes to the hoop and blows. I don't know what happened there. Here comes Ty Thompson the other way. Bounce it to Kramer. Up top to Harvey. Back over to Ty. Ty's going to drive to the foul line. Kick it to the corner. And this is Junker to Kramer. Mason to the foul line, elbow. And the ball just knocked around. Now Ty Thompson has it with 10 on the shot clock. Step to the elbow foul line, missed the shot. Rebound, Kramer had it. And Clark grabbed it, but he was standing on the inline, so another shot at this are the Highclimbers. Four corners of the key. Harvey will get it in. They'll lob it into Kramer. Kramer up fakes, put one up, was fouled, no whistle, got his own rebound, he'll put it up again. That'll pop out. Kramer again had it slapped out of his hands, out of bounds. And they're going to say that Kramer knocked it out of the hands of Steplight, and that'll go over to the Rams with a 2-point lead early. Here's Steplight. Lob it across the backcourt to Ath. Back to Steplight, crossing midcourt. He'll speed to the three-point arc, kick it to the corner. Three on the way by DeVere. Goes in. That's 5 points for Tristan. And that's a 5-0 lead for North Thurston. Here's Harvey speeding up the court. Kick it to the corner. Kramer. Get it to Harvey again. He'll drive baseline. And there's going to be a whistle on the drive. No shot. That'll go on DeVere, his first. So it'll be baseline inbounds again for the Highclimbers. Right of the backboard. Harvey will lob it in to Kramer up top from the baseline. He'll stop and he'll feed it Jonker back to Kramer. Kramer to the hoop, off the glass and in. Mason Kramer with the first points for the Highclimbers at the 5:07 mark.
Nice pass by Jonker.
Here's Steplight in backcourt, throws it up near midcourt to DeVere. He'll get it into the corner, and now it's back up top to Steplight. Ath with the ball for North Thurston. Gets a screen, and he'll kick it to Clark. Clark over to Steplight. And now here is DeVere, three at the top. It goes in. That's back-to-back threes for Tristan. And the Climbers are coming right back, trailing by 6. Quick pass into the middle to Kramer, and he's going to be fouled. Thought they were going to give him on the travel there, Jerry.
I think they happened basically at the same time. But yeah, you could have been right, yeah.
So Steplight picked up his first as a second team foul on the Rams. Baseline lob in to Ty Thompson. He'll get it to the cutter. That's Clevenger out top. Kramer three, short. Ty Thompson rips down the rebound. One dribble right back to the bucket, up and in for Ty.
His first basket?
That is right. Lob all the way up to DeVere. He'll pull up at the elbow of the foul line, miss the shot, and Kramer rips down the rebound. Here come the Highclimbers. To Jonker. Over to Clevenger. to Ty Thompson and back to Clevenger between the circles. To the foul line to Kramer. Out it goes to Harvey. Quick pass over to Junker in the near corner. Back to Harvey on the elbow, 3. And now here's Ty Thompson back and forth, trying to get by the defense. He'll kick it to Harvey. Harvey takes the 3 that's short. And rebound ripped down by Steplight, or grabbed by Steplight, I should say. He'll speed up the other way for the Rams. Over goes to Rinschler. And he'll get it back to Steplight. Ball pokes free. And then Steplight trying to get it to his teammate. It goes out of bounds. And a turnover, and the Highclimbers get the ball back. 3:26 to go, first quarter, 8-4 the score. North Thurston with the lead, Shelton with the ball. Rams have been up 6, and there's a turnover as Clark picked it out of the air. Rinschler has trouble with that pass, but tracked it down here. Steplight. Swinging over to Ath. No look pass in the middle, and DeVere can't drop that one in. Ty Thompson with the rebound, and here he comes. Stops in the paint, draws the foul. I think that's going to go on Rinschler. It does. That'll be his first third-team foul. So the Climbers will do the baseline inbounds, this time from the left of the backboard, and Harvey will trigger the play again. Inbounds to Jonker. Jonker pinched off and fouled. Zach was going to take a shot there, Jerry. That's kind of rare for him. He doesn't shoot much.
No, maybe 2 or 3 shots a game.
There was a substitution here?
He has developed a better outside shot, though.
Yes, he has. So Jonker got the first free throw to drop in. He'll get another one. The foul went on Jesse Hare, who's in the ball game, number 3. I didn't see the substitution made, but he's in there. And Jonker got the second free throw to drop in. It's a 2-point lead for North Thurston. Ath will get it to Hare, up to Steplight. He'll drive baseline. Hook it beyond the 3-point arc to Ath, back to Steplight for 3 in the corner. That rim short. Rebound goes to Kramer. And here comes Ty Thompson up the near sideline. He'll leave it for Kramer, open for 3 at the top. Spins all the way around and out. Rebound Jonker to Clevenger. Clevenger's going to attack the hoop, and he'll get it up top. Here's Kramer again. He'll take his time for 3 at the top, and he'll get it. 5 points for Mason, Jerry, and the Climbers are up 1. 2:15 to go in the first. Here's Ath in backcourt to Steplight. Lost the handle on the ball. Kramer comes away with it. He'll hook it to Ty Thompson. Going to go to the hoop, off the glass, and in off the turnover. Climbers are now up 3.
Got that basket after a 4th turnover by North Thurston.
Kick it to the corner. And here's Ath for 3. He'll hit it. Right back in your face. Tie ball game. And here comes Harvey. Over it goes to Ty Thompson. He'll have it knocked out of his hands by Rinschler, and Rinschler just picked up his second personal. And that will be 5 on North Thurston. Tyler Auld steps on, as does Trey Andrews and Chase Burfiend. And for North Thurston, you've got Jaden Robinson on the court, along with Matsuda. Andrews can't get that shot to fall in. Rebound pulled down by Robinson, and he'll get it to Matsuda. I'm probably missing one other guy out there, and it is Patia Alba on the court as well. With the ball is Ath. And this is Matsuda. Lost the handle on the ball. Here comes Trey Andrews. Over it goes to Tyler Auld. Down the baseline is Burfiend. Chase is going to go back, turn around, jumper in the paint. That dropped out. Oh, deep in the cup and popped out, Jerry. That's a heartbreaker for him.
It was a nice move, too.
Here's Ath at the top of the key for North Thurston. He'll step back and reset as we're under a minute to go here in the first. Swing it over to Matsuda. And now here's Padilla Alba Hands it off to Ath. Ath to the foul line with a big jump stop. Got away with some steps, and Matsuda missed a three, and the rebound was pulled down by the Rams. Hare. Now here's Ath. Over to Matsuda. Gets the screen. Over it goes, and there's Robinson for three at the elbow, and he'll hit that one. Rams up three. Highclimbers right back. Here's Ald taking a three in transition, in and out. Rebound pulled down by the Rams. And going to the hoop and blocked was Robinson. Ball's recovered by Ty Thompson. 2.5 seconds, three between the circles. Oh, boy, he hit it. Ty Thompson, that counted. What a shot right between the circles. That's the way to end a quarter, Jerry. 14-14. Go ahead.
What's interesting is Shelton fell behind 8-2, and
Right.
now we got a 14 tie all at the end of the quarter. And what a shot by Ty. I mean, that's
poise and concentration.
probably about a 40-footer.
Yeah, he was right in the middle between the
Yeah.
two circles, and he launched it in time and hit it. We're going to take a quick timeout. We'll be right back with the second quarter. Ram ball to start the second quarter, 14-14.
I have 5 turnovers for North Thurston and 3 for Shelton.
So Hare will inbounds it. He'll get it into back court to Matsuda. Swing it over to Robinson, far side. And here, that was Alba. Now this is Matsuda again with the dribbles. Here's Hare. JC with the dribble. Side of the paint, and he'll kick it out to Ath will drive right to the hoop between a double team, put it up and in. That's 5 points for Ravi. 2-point lead for the Rams. Second quarter action. Here's Trey Andrews to Tyler Ald. Ald gets by the defense, going to drive to the foul line, kick it out to the bench, and a turnover on Shelton. William Russell will check into the ball game for North Thurston. He's 6'7", and he's a sophomore.
Oh.
And he played in the JV game. He's smooth too. So there's
up and coming.
Up and coming, definitely. Here's Robinson in back court to Hare. Back to Robinson. Just got it across. And a near steal by Burfiend, jumping in that passing lane as they tried to get it to Padilla Alba. And Hare will get the inbounds from the sidelines. 18 on the shot clock. Here's Ath. Climbers in his zone into the corner. Turnaround three by Robinson. Missed it, but Ald is going to get the call with a foul on that three.
Foul call, number 20, Ald. His second team.
So 2 fouls on Tyler Ald? That's what they say.
That's what they have.
I only have 1.
I did too.
That should be 1, no other foul.
I thought we only had 1 foul in the game.
Yeah, I didn't have any until that last one. Robinson's first of 3 free throws rims off.
Yeah, because I was going to mention to you, Shelton hasn't fouled yet.
Yeah, I don't know where the mystery foul came from.
I do not know either, Diedrich.
Oh, well, we'll go with it.
We have to go with it.
Second of 3, that one rimmed out. So maybe this foul's going to work into the favor of the Highclimbers as Kramer, Johnston, and Chucky Thompson step onto the court for Shelton. And it looks like DeVere will return for North Thurston. And the third one drops in for Robinson. Here is Kramer handing off to Johnston. Now here's Chucky Thompson down to the baseline corner. Actually, here is Kramer to Burfiend, missed the shot, got his own rebound, up fakes again, puts it up, and that one will drop in for Chase. His first basket of the night, coming off that 11-point game.
Oh, he's strong inside.
Yeah, oh, and he's patient on his footwork. Just wait.
Yeah.
You'll see it.
I saw it there.
Yeah. Here's Ath coming across midcourt for North Thurston. Has Andrews right behind him. He'll hook it to the top, and this is Hare. 20 on the shot clock. Throws it over to Robinson. Robinson around the screen. Oh, way outside for three. That one rimmed off long. Rebound, Burfiend. Here comes Kramer. Quickly up it goes to Andrews. Trail drive to the baseline. Kick it to Mason. Kramer. Now here's Johnston behind the back dribble. Into the corner to Trey Andrews. He'll take the three. He'll miss it. Rebound, Chucky Thompson, but they're going to say Chucky pushed off. It's unfortunate.
Number 12, is first, 13.
So Steplight will step back onto the court for North Thurston. Ath with the ball in backcourt. They get it to Robinson, crossing the midcourt. Into the corner he goes to DeVere. Now here is Steplight. Down to the big man. He blew the layup, but the rebound goes in the hands of DeVere. His putback came off the glass, and Andrews grabbed it, and he was fouled.
Foul call, number 21, DeVere. His second.
That'll be his second, and 16 fouls on North Thurston. Kramer gets it into Andrews in back court. Hands it off to Chucky Thompson. Chucky on the dribble, leaves it for Johnston. Johnston back and forth on the dribble, and he'll get it over to Andrews. Andrews, an offensive foul. That'll go on Johnston. That'll be his first. You know, I don't have, I do have Kevin on my roster. I thought it didn't.
Yeah, number 32.
On the shirt,
yeah,
but it's a 42 on the court. They've yet to fix that, and I've yet to fix that.
Okay.
Actually, I thought I took him off the roster altogether. Here's a Steplight pull-up jumper. Ooh, nice shot for Jaden. Here's Chucky Thompson in the front court. Oh, and the big man, Russell, knocks it away. And here comes Robinson. He's going to throw up a shot that dropped in on a prayer, and Chucky Thompson, I don't know how you can defend it any better, Jerry. Two hands up on the move, and he still got it to drop in.
Checking in for the Climbers, number 10, Ty Thompson, number 0, Zach Johnson.
So we have a line change for the Highclimbers as Ty Thompson, Zach Jonker, Charles Hurt, Bo Harvey, and Ethan Clevenger all into the ball game here. As the three-point play, well, the free throw is short. Ty Thompson pulled down the rebound. And let's look over to Jonker. Quick pass around, Hurt in the corner for three. Nope. Rebound, crashing the board, William Russell. Hand it off to Ath. Swing it over, Steplight, three. Yep. And a timeout has been called. Was expecting that to happen. We'll be right back.
How to know if you should reach out to a friend. Your friend might be worried, sad,
grumpy, angry,
stressed, weird, rebellious,
anxious,
antisocial,
lonely,
sleeping less,
sleeping more,
eating less,
eating more. Look, there are a lot of things to watch out for, but you know your friend best. So if they're not acting themselves, why not say something? Find out how you can help a friend with their mental health at seizetheawkward.org. Awkward.
Well, we're back here out of the timeout. The Climbers will have the ball.
The interesting thing, North Thurston's made 5 3-pointers, and that's what has helped create that 8-point lead for the Rams.
Here's Ty Thompson backcourt for Shelton. Had the ball picked away by Robinson. Robinson's going to go stop and put it up, partially blocked by Ty, and recovered by Bo Harvey. And then there's going to be a foul on North Thurston. That'll go on Robinson. I think that was more of a frustration foul because he did everything right and Ty blocked the shot. So it'll put Bo Harvey at the free throw line. Bo trying to recover from Wednesday's game where he just didn't, it just wasn't in him to play for some reason. And he drops in the first one, and we'll get one more.
3 for 3 so far for the foul line for the Highclimbers.
4:10 to go in the half, 24-17. North Thurston with the lead, and Bo Harvey hit the second free throw. It'll cut it down to 6-point lead. Here's Steplight up the far sidelines. Center of the court, he's going to go on Hurt. Stops, kick it to Robinson. Robinson fakes the three, drives side of the paint. Runner in the paint. Off the back of the iron, rebound pulled away by DeVere. DeVere lost the handle on the ball, knocked out of bounds by Charles Hurt. It'll stay with the Rams. Robinson will sit down, and Jesse Hare back in for the Rams. Under 4 minutes to go in the half, 24-18. Steplight, lob it into Hare. And get it to Steplight, working the far sidelines. Russell bobbled the pass. It goes to Hare, but stolen away by Harvey. Harvey saved it into the middle, and there's Steplight. Stops, pops for three at the top. Missed it. Rebound, Ty Thompson. He'll lob it to the middle, and there's Harvey. Harvey, nice fake off the glass and in for Bo. And the lead has been cut in half, 24-20. I think we'll just keep it right here, Jerry.
Yeah, that's the first timeout for North Thurston, one apiece for both teams.
So 3:28 to go in the half, and the Rams up 8, now up 4.
Yeah, the positive thing tonight for the Highclimbers is they are 4 for 4 of their foul shots, and that's going to come down at the end of the game. Like we've always said, the 1-and-1s. Can you make that first one? Turnovers are pretty even. Shelton's got 7, and North Thurston has a 5.
So the Rams will get the ball coming out of the timeout. They have Steplight, Hare, Ath, DeVere, and Russell on the court. For Shelton, it's Harvey, Hurt, Clevenger, Ty Thompson, and Jonker. Here's Ath with some speed to the foul line, kick at the corner. DeVere, he'll lob it to the elbow beyond the three-point arc, and this is Hare. He'll step back and reset. Double high post, get it to, try to get it to the big man, is knocked away by Zach Jonker. And Hare will have to reset, 14 on the shot clock. Swing it over here to near side. Here's Ath. Ath gets his screen. Looking for DeVere. Ooh, nice spin move. Kick it to DeVere. DeVere to the side of the paint. Stops and pops off the glass high. Missed the shot. Rebound knocked out of bounds. That will go over to Shelton off the hands of Tristan DeVere. Under 3 minutes to go in the half. 4-point lead for North Thurston. Shelton with the ball. Here's Ty Thompson. To Charles Hurt, nearly a turnover there. Back up to the top, and here's Clevenger. Working way outside, gets by the defense, stops to Jonker. Jonker fakes the three to find Ty Thompson. He'll fake the three, top in the middle, kick it out to Jonker. Jonker for three. Ooh, short. Rebound, crashing the board. Ty Thompson pulled it away from the big man. Russell dribbles up top, reset. He draws a double team, throws it down to wide open. Hurt off the glass, no, got his own rebound, and that one will fall in. Charles was so wide open, he almost blew the layup, Jerry, but he got it to fall in second try.
Yep.
Here comes Steplight the other way for the Rams, leading by 2. Here is Ath, pick and roll with Russell. He got away with a walk. No, he did not. He was stumbling, couldn't get the ball out, and turnover on North Thurston.
Well, North Thurston had created an 8-point lead there for in the second quarter, but we've cut it back down to 2.
Nathan Hewitt steps onto the court for North Thurston, and now here's Peyton Clark. Sitting down will be Russell and Hare. Highclimber ball, trailing by 2 with 2 minutes to go in the half. Here's Ethan Clevenger. He's got Steplight hanging on him like a drape. Finally a foul crossing midcourt on Steplight. That'll be 2 on him. That's the 8th team foul, so Ethan Clevenger at the free throw line for the first of a 1-and-1. This will be his first trip to the free throw line. And is this Robinson checking back in? It is. Steplight will sit down. 1:58 to go in the half. 24-22 North Thurston with the lead, and Shelton's Ethan Clevenger has the front end of the 1-and-1, and he'll hit the first one with a swish. He'll get one more. The first time these teams met, Shelton won by 40.
Yes.
And North Thurston doesn't want to have a repeat of that as Clevenger tied the ball game.
6 for 6 from the foul line.
Inbounds nearly stolen away by Harvey. Robinson gets by the defense. Nobody's stopping ball. Goes right to the hoop, off the glass, and in for Robinson, who has 8 points. Oh, the ball's all the way in the front court. And here's Clevenger getting away with a little bit of a slide. Shovels it out to Hurt. Now here's Ty Thompson. Going to split the triple team to the glass. Missed it. Got his own rebound. And then he loses it out of bounds. They say it went off of Clark. It'll be Highclimber ball.
Nice move by Ty. Just unfortunately, it didn't go in.
So Harvey will trigger the play from the baseline. Get it in the corner to Jonker. Near side, finds Ty. Ty bobbles the ball, and Clark will knock it out again. Just like swatting balls around like volleyball here, Jerry. So we'll do it again from the same spot. Here's Harvey on the baseline. Hits Clevenger. He'll just put up a little 15-footer that drops in. Nice play. I like that designed little jumper off the screen. Tie ball game at 26. Here's Ath the other way for North Thurston. Guarded by Clevenger. Pick and roll to the foul line is Ath, looking for somebody to throw it to. Finds Clark. Clark to the three-point arc. Cross to the top. And this is Hewlett. Hewlett gets it to the baseline, and DeVere back to Hewlett. And Clark. Robinson tried to save it, and then it's going to be over and back. And Robinson thought, hey, I got it saved.
Nice turnover for North Thurston.
So Rentschler will step back in. Will step back in for North Thurston. Highclimber ball, throws it into the front court. Here's Ty Thompson drawing 3 players. Back to Harvey. Harvey will get it to Clevenger. We're under a minute. Clevenger way outside, drawing the defense out. So man-to-man, and oh boy, Ath comes away with a pick, and he's going to go alone to the hoop, off the glass and in. I think everybody in the building thought that Clevenger got fouled. The referees didn't see it that way. Here's Ty Thompson crossing mid-court. His team trailing by 2. There's about a 2-second difference between game and shot clock. Ty's going to hold. And clear things out on that side. Hurt is in the corner on the far side. Ty's going to get us back at the running start. He's got to get going. Gets the 5 count to start. Gets a screen from Hurt at the top. He's going to drive the foul line. Lost the handle on the ball. Ball ping-pongs around. And up it goes to Ath. Ath to the hoop and in. And that'll be the quarter. And a good little run there at the end for North Thurston. And North Thurston's up 30-26 at the break. We'll take a timeout. We'll be right back in the Mini-Dome tonight.
There's so many great things about life in Mason County, and Hood Canal Communications is proud to be one more. Headquartered in Union, we offer the speed and reliability your family needs, backed by hometown service and support. Whether you need to just check email or power all those Wi-Fi devices around your home, HCC has the right package for you. Stop by one of our friendly offices, call or visit hcc.net to learn more. Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. Join the likes of Hood Canal Communications, our community credit union, and Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics in supporting student athletes. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Hey sports fans, do you want to know when and where your favorite teams in the South Sound Conference are playing, who won the game last night, and what the current standings are? Well, it's easy to find out on sscathletics.org. The information is entered by athletic directors and coaches, so you know it's accurate and up to date, making sscathletics.org the place to view official schedules, scores, standings, photos for all the schools and all the sports in the South Sound Conference. Check out sscathletics.org, the official website of the South Sound Conference.
Halftime in the Mini Dome. 30-26, North Thurston with a 4-point lead after the first quarter, or after the first half, excuse me. The Rams are being led by Ravi Gath. He has 9 points. Jaden Robinson has 8. There's also 8 for Tristan DeVere and 5 for Jaden Steplight. For the Highclimbers, their leading scorer is Ty Thompson with 7, all in the first quarter. Let's see here. 5 for Mason Kramer, 4 for Bo Harvey, 2 for Charles Hurt, 2 for Chase Burfield, 2 free throws for Zach Jonker. That's what I have on scoring, Jerry.
All right. First, for the North Thurston Rams, they had 9 turnovers. They shot 12 for 17 from the field. 44%. Pretty good. Pretty good shooting. They made 5 for 11 from the three-point area and 7 for 16 from the two-point area. They were 1 for 4 from the foul line.
Right.
For a total of 30 points. The Highclimbers had 9 turnovers. They were 9 for 29 from the field for 31%. They were 7 for 19 from the two-point area, but they were only 2 for 10 from the three-point area. And that includes the one 40-footer by Ty Thompson.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
The other three-pointer was made by Mason Kramer. I was impressed with several ball players. But before I say that, 3 players for North Thurston have 2 fouls. Draven Rentschler, Jaden Steplight, and Tristan DeVere. For the Highclimbers, they have 2 people with 2 fouls, Chucky Thompson and Tyler Auld.
Which we still question that first foul on Tyler. I don't know where that foul came from.
I don't either, because when I looked up the scoreboard the first time, right before that happened, there was no fouls.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah,
it's a mystery, but Tyler can actually draw that out of some people just to get an extra foul somehow. It's just his personality. He's got such a dynamic personality when he's out there.
Yeah, he does.
And he does. I don't know. Nothing deserves 2 fouls at once. We don't know what the official scorebook says, and that's what they go by at the scorer's table.
But usually, if we both agree on something, we're pretty right.
Jerry, turnovers for the Highclimbers?
Turnovers for the Highclimbers, they had 9.
9, okay.
And so did the Rams.
Okay, so we're pretty even that way.
Yeah.
Well, that was the difference in the end against Central Kitsap on Wednesday, was the fouls or the turnovers down the stretch. And, well, you saw a couple of bad turnovers at the very end of the half where the Rams took that opportunity and scored quick 2 points or 2 baskets to go up by 4. So we're going to take a timeout. We'll be back with more from the Mini Dome. Halftime score, North Thurston 30, Shelton 26. This is Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
So my name is Michelle Hamilton. I'm a family physician working at Shelton Family Medicine. So I went into family medicine because I like taking care of the entire family. I really like taking care of children. I'm interested in women's health and then also in geriatrics. And family medicine is really the only specialty where you can take care of the whole family. In Mason General, just everybody was incredibly friendly. It seemed like it was a really close-knit community. The staff had worked here a long time. It seemed like everyone was really focused on giving good care and putting patients first.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. Join the likes of Hood Canal Communications, our community credit union, and Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics in supporting student athletes. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
Frustrated by rising cable prices? You're not the only one. As your local cable TV provider, we work hard to give you the channels you want to watch the local news, enjoy family night, and cheer on your favorite sports team. We also fight to keep your rates fair, but at the negotiating table, large corporate broadcasters demand higher fees for their programming. As TV viewership goes down, broadcast rates continue to go up. It's not fair. None of us should cover their losses. Visit KeepTheConnections.com for more information on how we're working for you.
This tuna can looks like it's ready to be recycled, but is it? Let's shine a light on this perplexing mystery of modern-day recycling. Let's look closer. Oh yeah, this can of tuna is not empty or clean, so it's not recyclable. But all you gotta do is empty it out, give it a rinse, and then it's ready for the wonderful bin of recyclability. Do the right recycling thing. Empty, clean, dry. It matters.
This broadcast is copyright protected by Digiproof on behalf of Diedrich Allen and Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, and is intended for the private use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or other use of its contents, pictures, descriptions, and accounts without the consent of Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, MasonWebTV.com, and Hood Canal Communications is prohibited.
Well, just about a minute away from the third quarter, and the place is just a rock in here because we have a band that takes up about half of our stands here. And on that other camera, the wide shot, Jerry was shaking every once in a while. It's just because of the band.
Yes.
And they're having a good time, so we like to see that. It'll be Climber ball to start the third quarter. Rams are already out there. They've got Steplight, Ath, DeVere. No, wait, that's Rinschler and DeVere. Highclimbers will start out with Kramer, Clevenger, Ty Thompson, Harvey, and Junker. Kramer will inbound it from mid to court. 4-point lead for North Thurston. Here we go. Inbounds goes to Clevenger in backcourt. They get around the defense of Ath, go to the hoop, tripped up, but no whistle. Quick pass around the perimeter, and up top is Harvey. Swing it down to Kramer on the box. Out it goes to Harvey. Harvey for three. That's short and over the back of the backboard, out of bounds. That'll go over to North Thurston. Rinschler will try to get it in bounds, and they're going to say it's knocked out of bounds by Harvey. Who pass trying to get it to Steplight. We'll do it again. The Climbers are going man-to-man full court press here, Jerry.
Yep.
Trying to create something or at least bother them.
Increase intensity.
Yeah, and the ball is stolen away by Harvey. He'll get it to Ty Thompson backcourt, and here is Kramer.
And it's a good choice. I think they should. They need to.
Clevenger to the corner, lost a handle on the ball, got it back, swinging around to the top, and Ty Thompson gets it on the side, back in the corner. He's going to go baseline, stop on the box, swing it out top to Jonker, to Clevenger, over around to Harvey. Harvey up top to Jonker, swing it to Ty. Ty's going to go to work, spinning on the side of the paint, stopping, bounce it down to a wide open Jonker, and Zach will put it up and in.
You know, I was very impressed with the way they were passing the ball around. Everybody touched that ball a couple times.
Steplight gets it up top to Rentschler. Rentschler will set from near the midcourt circle. High post feed and a nice cut back to Ath. He blew the layup. Rebound goes to Clevenger. Gets it up to Jonker. Jonker gets a trailer. That's Ty Thompson into the corner for Kramer. Open for three. That rimmed off. Rebound tapped out to Clevenger. Clevenger to the foul line. Finds a wide open Harvey off the box. Or off the glass, up and in, and that's Bo's 6th point in the tie. It's ties the ball game at 30. Here's Ath coming across midcourt. It's a screen from DeVere, and Clark will get it over to Rentschler. Rentschler. Now here's DeVere between the circles. Near side, down it goes to Ath, posting up. Nice spin move, kick it to the corner. And there's Clark. Clark bobbled. The pass goes to the paint with a drive. Put it up short. Rebound goes to Jonker. Jonker will get it to Clevenger. Here come the Highclimbers. To Ty Thompson. He's going to stop at the elbow. Kick it to Jonker. Up top. Back to Ty. Ty knocked it off of his foot. Went and got it. Had it knocked out of his hands by Rentschler. I'm sorry, that's DeVere. And now here's Bo Harvey. To Clevenger, the foul line. Jonker. Quick pass to Kramer in the far corner. To Ty Thompson. He's going to go to work with 8 on the shot clock. Turnaround jumper goes in. No foul, but he hit the basket, and that gives him 9 points. Climbers up 2. Here's the Av with the ball. We'll get it to Steplight. Gets a screen from DeVere. Turn around, and he'll get it to Clark. Swing it over to Ath. Ath off the screen. Cut off by Jonker, staying with him. And here's DeVere, and he'll hand it to Steplight. Drives into the paint. Blocked by Ty Thompson. Recovered by Harvey. Quick pass up to Jonker. Jonker one-on-one. Stops on the box. Hesitates. Puts it up and in. That's 6 points for Zach. I don't think I've had him with more than 4 in a game. He's got 6 tonight.
Playing well.
There is Rentschler with the ball for North Thurston, trailing by 4 now. High post feed to DeVere. He'll dribble around, stolen away by Kramer. Kramer lost the handle, but tracked it down, finds Harvey in backcourt, and here come the Highclimbers. Harvey to the top of the key. Swing it over to Ty Thompson, working outside. To Jonker, to Harvey. Harvey to the foul line, hesitates, stops on the side of the paint, kick it to the corner, Ty for 3. That's short, rebound goes to Rentschler. And he'll, weave his way up court.
Yeah, the Highclimbers are on an 8-point roll.
Lead by 4. DeVere back to Steplight. Gonna fake the 3 drive in, pull up. It's gonna get the foul on Ty Thompson. That's his first, unless I'm wrong, and it's the first team foul. And that'll put Jaden Steplight at the free throw line. First time tonight, he has 5 points. Jesse Hare will step onto the court for North Thurston, and Ravi Ath will sit down at the scorer's table. Probably checking in for Steplight is Robinson. Short on the first one. He'll get one more. Steplight does. 4-point lead for Shelton. Under 4 minutes to go here in the third quarter. Second free throw fell off. Rebound Ty Thompson. Anytime Ty touches the ball, you just expect him to go with it. And here is Clevenger to the three-point arc, now into the corner to Harvey. To Ty on the box, draws a double team, dribbles it off his foot out of bounds. And here comes Robinson.
And that's the first turnover for the Highclimbers this half.
So again, the full court man-to-man press. Here's Robinson with the ball in back court. Jaden Robinson is a sophomore. And he'll swing it over to Rinchler. Rinchler hesitates, stops in the paint, puts it up short. Rebound tapped and controlled by Ty Thompson. Nearly stolen away, and Clark does take it away. And here's Rinchler with a 3-on-3. Finds Clark on the baseline. And then the Highclimbers, Clevenger saves it in bounds. The Highclimbers retain possession after turning the ball over. And here is Clevenger between the circles. Gets the screen, going to go right to the hoop off the glass. Oop, popped out, rebound Rinchler. Rinchler puts it on the floor. He's going to run for North Thurston. Under 3 minutes to go. To the foul line, stops. Finds Robinson, he'll take the three. Missed the shot, and he's fouled again on the three. That's the second time he's been fouled beyond the three-point arc. This time it'll go on Zach Junker. And it'll be one on him. Oh, actually, they're going to put it on Harvey. And that's 2 on Harvey. Where are they getting these numbers?
I do not know.
I have no idea.
I did not have any fouls.
Okay, no, it's not on Bo Harvey. It was an offensive foul on Hare. That makes sense.
Okay.
Now
and
I'm tracking. That's his second. Now we're knowing. That was not clear, by the way, officiating crew. Here's Trey Andrews into the back of the ball game for Shelton, working with Burfiend. Chucky Thompson also on the court. They're not doing a good job being clear about substitutions in this ball game, Jerry. Around the perimeter, here's Kramer looking for Burfiend. Throw it up top to Clevenger. 8 on the shot clock. He's going to go into the paint, kick it to the corner. Here's Chucky Thompson up to Trey. Trey to the foul line in the paint. Stops it, pops it, hits, and that's Trey's first basket. And the lead is 6 for Shelton. 2:10 to go in the third. Here's Rinchler the other way. Lost the handle out of bounds, and that'll be Climber ball, baseline inbounds. Full timeout call by North Thurston. We will step aside and maybe we'll get everything straightened out when we come back.
Everyone has dreams, but not everyone knows the steps they need to take to get there. At the Community Financial Center, we help members of our community credit union to work toward their dreams. Located inside the Shelton Mountain View branch, the Community Financial Center works with families to help them pursue their short and long-term goals, specializing in comprehensive financial planning, investment advisory services, insurance, and retirement planning. At the Community Financial Center, we work one-on-one with our community credit union members to help them identify their needs and their objectives. Together, we'll develop a set of strategies that seek your success. Isn't it time to set a path to your goals? Set up a free, no-obligation consultation at our Community Credit Union's Community Financial Center. It's your success. We just guide you towards it.
And we're back here in the mini dome. It'll be baseline inbounds for North Thurston. So resume play with 2:05 to go, third quarter, 6-point lead for Shelton. Quick pass down low, defended well, and Burfiend comes away with the ball after a deflection off a pass off. And here is Clevenger. Up top to Kramer, looking for Burfiend. Get it down to Chase on the box. Off his foot, back out it goes to Kramer, now to Clevenger. Burfiend gets sets a screen, pick and roll going. Here's Burfiend to the hoop, up, in, and the foul. And you know what? Chase was living that way against Central Kitsap on Wednesday. Go ahead.
And a beautiful pass by Clevenger.
Perfect way to work the pick and roll also. If you want a textbook pick and roll example, that was it.
You bet.
And the foul went on Rinchler, his third. And the second team foul on North Thurston, and Chase Burfiend at the free throw line for possible three-point play. Short rebound gets into the hands of Ath back in the ball game.
A 12-0 run by the Highclimbers.
That's right. The Rams have not scored, and it's a minute and a half to go in the third, and Burfiend with a steal. He'll lob it to Chucky Thompson just over his head out of bounds, but a good defensive play on Chase's part. It's a good point, Jerry. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, sorry. 11th turnover for the Highclimbers, and North Thurston has 13. Sorry about interrupting
No
you.
problem. I was in the middle of my thought process.
Okay.
I got wrapped up in the game. And the call. Okay. So here's Steplight with the ball back in the ball game. And he goes to the floor, and they're call a offensive foul on Steplight. I didn't see that at all. I didn't see that at all. He pushed off, and that's 3 on Steplight. I don't know. He was on his knees trying to keep his balance. Well, the referee saw it differently.
I question that one.
They've been pretty good tonight, aside from our confusion on the number of fouls. Chucky Thompson driving baseline, bangs into a guy, kicks it to Clevenger for 3, and you betcha it goes in. And that's Ethan's second basket and first 3, and it's an 11-point lead for Shelton. North Thurston has yet to score in the quarter, and we're under, 45 seconds remaining.
And the Highclimbers have scored 15 points this quarter.
Padilla Alba gets it back to Ath. Ath to the three-point arc, goes baseline on Chucky Thompson, steps back and hits it. That's what North Thurston needed, but that only 2 points in the quarter. And here's Chucky Thompson in the front court. Up top it goes to Clevenger. Holds for the last shot. Clevenger dribbles around, and they're going to give an offensive foul on Ethan somehow. He's defending himself, holding it off, and they're calling that a offensive foul. I guess they got to call it one both ways because they did it on Steplight. Might as well do it on Clevenger. And new face out there. Where was he? 20, I think. Matsuda's back in.
Well, they're consistent.
And here's David Seymour. He'll step on for the last 19 and a half seconds of this third quarter. Got a nice hand from the crowd here. He's the guy that I don't have on my roster, and he picks the ball off. Going to go to the foul line, pass it down to Chucky Thompson, to Kramer, to Chucky. And here's Seymour with it to Trey Andrews. 9 on the game clock. Going to go to the box, kick it to the corner, and what are they going to call? Travel on that car. 6.1 seconds remain in the third.
12th turnover of the game for the Highclimbers.
Shelton was up 11. Inbounds knocked away by David Seymour. We'll do it again, and a half a second goes off the clock, a little more. So Hare will inbounds it again from the backcourt, trying to get it into Ath, and they're staying right with Ath. They'll throw it in, and it's stolen away by Burfiend. Saves it inbounds, and out of bounds it'll go with 1.2. It should put more time on the clock. Should be a half of a second at least, but as 1 second. Sideline inbounds, 1 second.
Nice play by David Seymour.
Andrews is going to trigger it from the sidelines, foul line extended far side. He'll get it into Chucky Thompson, turns and have it blocked by Ath, and that'll go through third quarter. Shelton up 41-32. We'll be right back, Jerry.
Yeah.
Dr. Iris Mallet. I'm a pediatrician here at Oakland Bay Pediatrics. So I was born in the Philippines. I grew up in the Philippines. A big part of my medical influence came from my parents. They're both physicians. Mason General offers not just outpatient, but there are inpatient work, nursery work, and our nursery here is very busy, and I like that. I like having newborns. I like seeing them for their well child check. It's important to be seeing them the first 2 years of their life.
About to start the fourth quarter. North Thurston will have the ball.
Well, okay, Diedrich. Shelton held North Thurston to 2 points. What contributed to that? Press, full court press, man-to-man, and some turnovers by North Thurston. A lot of turnovers, 6 of them in that quarter.
So the Rams will come out with Robinson, Padilla, Alba, Hare, Ath, and Matsuda. No, Ath is not. Yeah, Ath is in there, yes. Here's Hare with the ball, guarded by Chucky Thompson. Over it goes to Robinson. He's their threat on the court right now. Going to go baseline. Hooks it to Padilla Alba. And now here's Ath trying to go baseline, and that'll be a foul, I believe, on David Seymour. So for the Highclimbers, it's Andrews, Kramer, Burfiend, Chucky Thompson, and David Seymour. And that'll be David's first and third team foul. Inbounds goes to Ath, over to Robinson, working the far sidelines. Going to go and pick and roll to Ath off the glass and in. And Ravi has 13 points, and he was the only one to score in the third quarter, Jerry, for
I've been
North
impressed
Thurston.
with him.
Here's Burfiend going to work up and in on the drive to the hoop, and Chase has 6 points.
And he's 3 for 5 from the field. Last 3 shots have been made by Chase.
Matsuda over to Hare. To Ath between the circles. Near side to Matsuda. Pick and roll going, and he'll throw it up to the top. And now Robinson has it. Robinson to the paint, little prayer shot that fell off. Rebound goes to Burfiend. And Andrews will get it to Chucky Thompson. Chucky steps across midcourt. And I think Chucky got away with a little push off. Here's Andrews, one dribble to Seymour. David's got a lane. He's going to go to the hoop. Up, nope. He's going to get a blocking foul on the Rams. So David Seymour's at the free throw line. Yeah, Alba picked up his first. So Seymour at the free throw line. Like I said, I took him off the my score sheet for the last game just to fit everybody in. And Seymour missed the first one. So William Russell steps back onto the court for North Thurston, as does DeVere and Rinchler. And Steplight. Okay. Rinchler was already on. And Seymour hit the free throw.
And I have them 7 for 9 from the foul line, the Highclimbers.
Here is Steplight. I haven't looked, Jerry.
Pretty good shooting.
Yeah, it is. Shooting. And here is Rinchler. Reach in foul on Burfiend. That'll be his first, unless I've got that one wrong. See, I got that one wrong too, so that's his second. I swear this is like they're spotting him 2 fouls or spotting him a foul or something.
I don't understand it either, but.
Inbounds goes to Russell. Back to Rinchler. North Thurston trying to cut into what is a 10-point lead. Here's Rinchler. Elbow jumper. Air ball. Saved in bounds by Ath, but nope, he was standing on the line. I find it interesting, Jerry, just looking around, and there is North Thurston has 2 cameras here. One on the far sidelines and one under the basket on their offensive end. Never even thought about that. There is Kramer up to the top to Seymour, around to Andrews. Now here's Kramer with it back to Seymour. Seymour over to Chucky Thompson. Into the corner near side, Kramer to Seymour. Up top and around to Chucky to the baseline corner far side. Kramer down to the box at Burfiend, spinning baseline, does a hop. He did a little extra hop there.
But he's going to be a force.
He is, and I think he likes the big guys defending him because he can sneak under them somehow, because he did that against CK a couple of times, and they had 6'5" and 6'7", I believe. And
he's just strong.
Yeah. Andrews knocks it out of bounds but draws the foul. And that will be his first. Oh, we got a 1 there. Okay. Inbounds goes from the sideline, Steplight to Ath. Ravi gets a screen, and yeah, that was a hard screen by the big man, Russell. He is 6'7", and he's got to be close to like 250, Jerry. He's a big young man. That's like hitting a brick wall, and the inbounds is deflected out of bounds. Climbers will keep it. Still on the sideline, the inbounds back court. Seymour will trigger the play. He'll get it into Kramer in back court. Comes a trap. Kramer gets by, holding off the defense. Seymour just stood up the defense with a screen, and Burfing drives baseline, missed the shot, got his own rebound, goes right back up, and he draws a foul on Russell. And Russell's looking a little frustrated. Got a lot of body there, William. Got to use those long arms a little more and just take the ball out. So Burfing at the free throw line, where he's 0 for 1. He has 6 points. Ooh. Do it again a little softer now, Chase. Easy to say, hard to execute. I was never a good free throw shooter. Chase's second free throw. That one goes in. It's an 11-point lead again for Shelton. Here's Ath bringing the ball up for North Thurston. Swings it over to Steplight, gets a screen. This time it wasn't moving. He'll drive in, hook it to the baseline, over the head of Russell. I don't know how you can miss that guy. He's 6'7", and it was over his head, Jerry. So it'll go over to the Highclimbers. Here's Seymour with the ball for Shelton, speeding across midcourt to the foul line, bounces to the baseline. Here's Burfing. Burfing goes to work up, missed the shot, but drew the foul again, and I think that'll be another one on Russell. It is. That's 3 on him. Chase has got to work on his free throws. That's the only thing I could say about his game.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's different in a game situation than practice. Same off the back of the iron.
And maybe just a little softer on his layup, using the backboard. But he's got a nice move.
He does.
He's strong.
Goes from under the basket a lot. And he catches everybody off balance, I think, defensively. Second free throw. That one goes in. He's got 8 points. Ty Thompson will come in, replacing Chase Burfing.
I think he's going to be a good one. He's got another year after this.
I think you're right. Full court press again. Inbounds goes to Steplight. Nope. Oh, did you just double dribble, Jerry?
Yeah.
I think he did. Here's Ath with the ball. He'll stop and pop for 3 and hit it. That's his second 3 in the ball game. He has 16 points.
I've been impressed with him. Good shooter.
Here's Ty Thompson to Chucky Thompson, over to Mason Kramer. Kramer will get it to Ty again. Ty to the foul line, to the paint, kick it to the corner. Chucky 3, no. Rebound tapped and controlled by Rinsler. Rinsler nearly lost the handle. Oh boy, what a good hustle play by Kramer to tap it into backcourt. 25 on the shot clock. Just wasted 10 seconds of this possession for North Thurston. High post feed. Now here's another 3. He's feeling it. Athen. That's his third 3 in the ball game. Timeout. And we're under 4 minutes to go in the ball game. We'll be right back.
How to continue the talk with your friend about their mental health after you ask about how they were feeling. Put down that phone. Do it. Nobody's texting you. Phone down. Good. Now it's time to listen. If they're not ready to talk yet, check back in later.
I'm always here if you want to talk. Okay?
That was great. Find out how you can help a friend with their mental health at seizetheawkward.org.
Well, we're back here at the Mini Dome, 46-40.
What's brought North Thurston back is they are 7 for 13 from the three-point area in this game.
And they're trailing by 6 with 3:57 to go in the ball game. Here's Trey Andrews with the ball in backcourt and stolen away by Ath. Ath to the hoop, off the glass and in, and that's how they're doing it, all by Ravi Ath, and he has 21 points. Another steal in backcourt. Oh, near steal actually. Here's Chucky Thompson. Chucky to the foul line, going to go right by the defense to the hoop, up and in. That's Chucky's first basket of the ball game. 6-point lead for Shelton. Here comes Ath up the far sideline. Way outside. He's going to take the screen, draws double team, cooked it to Russell. Russell stumbling into a foul. And I think it's going to go on Ty. Yes, it does. That is his second. 6th team foul for Shelton. 7 team fouls on North Thurston. William Russell got the first free throw. We'll get one more. So Russell has another free throw, trying to cut into this lead. Got them both. 4-point lead for Shelton. Trey Andrews has step light all over him. He'll one-handed to Ty Thompson. Crossing midcourt. Over goes to Kramer. Mason gets by step light to the foul line. Kick it to the corner. Trey Andrews back it to Mason. Kramer up top to Seymour. David had it stolen by Ath, but they're going to get Ravi with his first personal. And that's the 8th team foul.
Yeah, Robbie Avis kept North Thurston in this ball game.
Yeah.
How many has he got?
Well, I have him at 21 and 10 in this quarter. Seymour's first free throw. Oh, popped out. Rebound pulled down by DeVere. And Seymour knocked it out of bounds. It stays with the Rams. 3:01 to go in the ball game. 4-point lead for Shelton. Ath will get it into Rinsler. Rinsler crossing midcourt on the dribble. Guarded by Kramer. Big distance between the two. High post feed to DeVere. Stolen away by Kramer. Mason center of the court on the dribble. Throws it over to Andrews. Andrews a couple of dribbles to try and put some distance between him and the defender. Now it's Chucky Thompson. You can see the Highclimbers run the clock down, I would imagine. Here's Kramer off the screen at the top for 3, and I was wrong. And Kramer hits a 3. That's his second 3 in the ball game, 8 points.
And he's got a pretty shot too.
Here is Ath going the other way, draws a double team, bouncing into the corner, 3 on the way and off by DeVere, and a foul away from the ball. I think they're going to get by his reaction. William Russell with his 4th. And now we'll head to the south end of the mini dome and 1-1. I believe it's it's Ty Thompson. Clevenger will step on, and David Seymour will sit down.
And you might as well keep Russell in there. There's only 2 minutes left.
Right. Well, and he's not your go-to guy anyways.
Yeah.
You might see if he can keep off that final foul. But Ty at the free throw line for the first of a 1-1. Got nothing but net. He'll get another one, and Ty has 10 points. Robinson will step back onto the court. No, we'll sit down, Russell.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, you want the shooter in Robinson because he has 8 points. Ty's second free throw is short. Rebound goes to Ath. He's got some speed too, Jerry. He got quickly to the other end of the court, up and in, off the dribble. Wow. 6-point lead for Shelton. Oh, no whistle on that collision. Ty Thompson throws it all the way up to Chucky. Over to Kramer. And we have a timeout on the court by the Highclimbers. 1:51 to go in the ball game. 52-46 is our score. It's a 30. We'll keep it right here.
Good.
Yeah, Ravi Ath has kept North Thurston in this ball game, period. And in the second half of their points, of their 16 points, he has all but 2 of them. And he's trying to take this game into his hands and single-handedly win it for the Rams. I don't know if he can do it. He's got, it's only a 6-point deficit. We'll see. However, if you look at the foul situation, there's 19 fouls on North Thurston, 6 on Shelton. So the next whistle on the Rams, Shelton's shooting 2.
Yep.
So it's Highclimber ball in their front court. Sideline inbounds, near side. Kramer will do the honors. He'll bounce it in to Ty Thompson. Ty's going to go on Rensler. Bounces, bodies up, fakes up. Nope, they're going to say he traveled. Oh, boy.
That was an unfortunate turnover. That's the 14th one.
Oh, and Chucky Thompson picks off the ball on the inbounds at midcourt, and the Highclimbers get the possession right back. Here's Ty Thompson with 1:40. And here's Clevenger. Back to Ty. They're not going to call that foul either. That was a lot of contact. Ravi Ath just kind of collided with Chucky Thompson's arms out of bounds.
They're going to use the whole
shot clock?
Yeah, they're going to use the whole shot clock.
20 on the shot clock. Well, that's what you want to do. You want to use as much time. Inbounds goes into backcourt to Clevenger. Clevenger's chased by 2, finds Ty Thompson into the corner to Trey Andrews. Back to Ty, and here's Ethan. Clevenger back to Ty up top, over to Trey Andrews. Andrews trying to get by Steplight, draws a double team. Over it goes to Chucky. Chucky to Clevenger, drives baseline, runner on the baseline. That's off. Rebound tapped out. Trey Andrews with the recovery, but the shot clock ran out. Didn't it hit the rim, Jerry?
I
or was
don't
it an air
think
barrel?
it did.
It
No.
must have been an air ball.
Yeah, it did not hit the rim.
But still, they took 20 seconds, or they took all the time off the clock. 1:10 to go. 52-46. Shelton with the lead. North Thurston with the Rams with the ball, and Steplight tried to go coast to coast, knocked out of bounds by a block. I didn't see who got that block, Jerry. Here's David Seymour back in the ball game, and Clevenger's going to sit down.
Number 2 Trey Andrews got the block.
Okay, so it's baseline inbounds. Steplight will throw it in almost over the head of Ath. Ath guarded by Seymour. Seymour all over him. He'll dribble around Seymour. Step back 3 at the top. Oh, missed it. Ty Thompson with a rebound. He was fouled, but no whistle on the first contact, and then Ath is going to get him on the second contact. I mean, the first contact was a little more dangerous than the second when it was undercutting him. So Ty Thompson at the free throw line for 2 free throws with 53.4 seconds remaining. Still a 6-point lead for Shelton. And Ty is 1 for 2 at the free throw line. It's 10 points. Got the first one. He'll get one more. 53.4 seconds remain in the game. Ty's doing the coaching from the foul line as well. Did you see that? Second free throw rattled in. He just told Trey Andrews to go back and cover Robinson out of that formation before he made the free throw. Here's Steplight up the far sidelines. Going to go to the top of the key, and he threw it right to Ty Thompson. Ty on the run. Look out, here he goes. Oh, stripped of the ball by Ath, recovered by Rensler, no whistle. Here's Rensler to the foul line, stripped of the ball by Ty Thompson. Ty really wanted that dunk, Jerry. He'll lob it to Chucky. Chucky to the hoop, off the glass, alley-oop. Doesn't fall in, but a foul is called. I think they've rehearsed that in the driveway a couple times, Jerry. Unfortunately, it didn't result in the basket that they wanted, but little razzle-dazzle try there.
Yep. They've been watching NBA. Yeah, they've been.
So the foul went to Tristan DeVere. And that's his third. Ty Thompson at the free throw line. Got the first one. He'll get one more. Increase that lead is now 9. Can make it 10 here with the second free throw. Oh, I jinxed him. Rebound goes to Ath. Ath speeds up court. Gonna go right to the hoop. Let him go. Put it up and in. Ravi with a good game. And Kramer gets it to Chucky Thompson. Back to Kramer. Mason will.
And now they hold it and then a foul. Okay.
Well, it's interesting. I've seen this a lot where a defender will grab the jersey. Referees aren't calling that this year. It's a foul, but they're not calling it.
Are you saying they're not calling the flagrants?
Well, it's a grabbing of the
Yeah,
jersey.
so it would be a
It
flagrant.
would be a, well, it'd
Should
be
be
a
a
foul.
flagrant.
No, I'm saying, but the first contact was a grab of the jersey, no whistle. It was the
Oh.
second contact that did. They haven't called that.
Yeah, they should be.
In my opinion, yes. So Mason Kramer at the free throw line for 2 free throws. Gets the first one. That foul, by the way, went to Ravi Ath. This is third. There's 9.3 seconds remaining in this ball game. Kramer's second free throw rolled off. Rebound tapped out. Chucky Thompson grabs the rebound, and Kramer will hold on to it, and that will let the clock go down to 4 seconds, and it's a jump ball. It stays with the Highclimbers. That really should have been a foul on that, Jerry. It's a Highclimber ball, guys. So everybody thought it was going to go over to North Thurston. The arrow's pointed in Shelton's direction. So Trey Andrews will inbounds it from the sidelines. He'll lob it in to Ty Thompson, who was shoved, but no whistle, and that'll pretty much do it. Highclimbers into their losing skid with a 56-48 win over North Thurston tonight in the Mini-Dome. We will take a timeout. We'll be right back. We'll wrap this broadcast up. Again, the final, Shelton 56, North Thurston 48.
I admit, I did try another TV provider. It sounded like a great deal, but I quickly realized it wasn't. When I read the fine print, I was locked into a long-term contract with a huge cancellation fee. So I came back to HCC. They're more reliable, the service is local, and I save, bundling internet and phone with them too. And I'm a lot happier now.
Great service from a local company. Stay with HCC.
Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, is the only source for live high school sports broadcasts in Mason County. Join us every week this school year for another exciting game. If you want to be part of future broadcasts, contact Mason Web TV right now and become a community broadcast partner. Join the likes of Hood Canal Communications, our community credit union, and Mason General Hospital and family of clinics in supporting student athletes. A simple phone call, text, or email can put you in the next broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.
I'm Dr. Amy Maurer. I work at Olympic Physicians currently for Mason General Hospital, but we will obviously all be working for Mason Clinic here in the upcoming months. One of the things that drew me to Mason General was the fact that they're, right out the gate, their mission statement was we put patients first. And that has always been my philosophy, and that has always been my approach to medicine and to patient care. I feel like the best medicine is accomplished when you put patients first, because then you're always motivated to do the right thing and to do the best for the patient.
The living room. It's a great place to watch TV. Just like your backyard, break time at the office, or waiting for your ride. Now you can watch TV everywhere. Stream your favorite shows or live TV from many channels in your cable package on any computer, tablet, or smartphone. It's all included in Hood Canal Communications TV service for no extra cost. Sign up to watch TV everywhere today. Call or visit Hood Canal Communications online to learn more.
Well, it's a final here in the Mini-Dome. The Shelton Highclimbers into their losing skid with a 56-48 win over North Thurston. The Highclimbers did it behind the 13 points from Ty Thompson. He had 4 of 6 free throws in the fourth quarter. Mason Kramer finished with 9, 8 for Chase Burfield, 6 for Zach Junker, and Bo Harvey also added 6. Basket for Trey Andrews, a basket for Chucky Thompson. Charlie Hurt also. Charles Hurt got 2 points as well. And Ethan Clevenger, I didn't mention, had 7. For the Rams, leading the way and trying to, by one man's effort, Ravi Ath finished with 25 points. And a big chunk of that, 14 of those in the second half, 12 in the fourth quarter. Is that right? 2, 4, 6, 8, No, wait a minute. That's wrong. 2, 4, 6, 8, 14 in the fourth quarter. Yeah, 14 in the fourth quarter. Tristan DeVere finished with 8 points, and Jaden Robinson also 8 points, and those were all in the first half. 5 for Jaden Steplight, and 2 free throws for William Russell. The big difference in the scoring is, other than those 2 free throws in the second half, all the points were scored by Robbie Ath, for North Thurston. Are you ready, Jerry? Okay.
I'm ready.
You look like you were still working on a whole bunch of stuff, but go ahead, Jerry.
Let's go with Shelton, or go with North Thurston first, Diedrich. One of the things that the Rams had 21 turnovers.
Wow.
They were 7 for 15 from the three-point area, which is really good. From the field, they were 17 for 43, which is 39%.
Okay.
They were 3 for 7 from the foul line.
Right.
So, not bad shooting. The turnovers is what hurt them. And their foul shooting, they didn't get to the line very often.
No, and the other thing is nobody else scored.
Yeah.
In the second half. And the 2 points in the third quarter was a killer as well for North Thurston.
Now, Shelton was 14 for 22 from the foul line. Pretty good. You know, we're looking at a little over 60%. You know, that's not bad. From the field, they were 18 for 53, 34%. They had 14 turnovers, so they cut that down from last game that you had.
Yeah, I think it was 20-some. I'd have to look at my stat short sheet. It was not a pretty game.
Yeah, now the thing that really kind of hurt Shelton is they were only 4 for 17 from the three-point arc, but they were 14 for 36 from the two-point area. You know, there's a couple players tonight I'd like to recognize. Okay. Obviously, we need to recognize number 10, Ravi F. For North Thurston. Wow, what a game.
Yeah, 25 points.
Yeah, he did well. He did very well.
All but 2 of his points in the second half for the team were in the second half. That's pretty impressive. He took it on his back to try and will his team into the game or keep them in the game, and he did that for the most part. Just couldn't close it out.
I was pleased with Zach Junker.
Yeah, 6 points for Zach. And I forgot to mention David Seymour had a free throw. Can't forget David's 1 point.
You know, Ty took the ball to the hoop, and he had, what was his final total?
13 points.
13 points. He was
4 for 6 from the free throw line.
And then they had that three-pointer.
Yeah, and the three-pointer in the first quarter, which tied the ball game. And I think it kind of turned the tide there for the Highclimbers, that 3.
Yeah.
But go ahead, Jerry.
It took a lot. Yeah, it did take a lot out of North Thurston's steam. And Chase Burfing, I was very impressed with. And, you know, I had him down. What do you have, 6 points?
8.
8 points.
He's 2 for 4 at the 2 for 5
That's
at the free throw.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right.
If there's a weakness in his game, it's free throw shooting, but I'm sure he's working on that.
You know, he's got a fairly soft touch. It's not like it's...
Yeah, well, the nerves do get in there. You're playing varsity ball. You've got a big crowd with the band here, and the band from the middle or the junior high and the high school, and they're cheering you on. I mean, there's some pressure on you, especially when you're not used to it.
It was nice to have him tonight.
Oh, yeah, it was great.
It was very nice.
A lot of energy in this building tonight.
Yes, and Mason Kramer. I got to give credit to him for his 2 3-pointers. And, you know, I thought a good floor game. You know, we don't sometimes give that credit. Ethan Clevenger,
right.
You know, did well tonight. You know, passing, doing a good playmaker.
Yeah, distributing the ball and doing what he does and taking the open shots when they're there. I mean, he did finish with 7 points.
Yeah.
Hit a 3, had a field goal, and 2 for 2 at the free throw line for Ethan.
Shooting good tonight.
Yeah, it was. They, as a team, let's see. 1,
14
2,
for
3,
22.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, 8 missed free throws.
Anytime. Well, let's figure that one out. You go ahead.
I'm sorry, no, I didn't have it. The free throw shooting was pretty good.
Yeah, 65%.
Yeah, that's pretty good. I mean, what did in the difference in the other than the fact that they didn't get to the free throw line that much for North Thurston is Jaden Robinson was 1 for 4, and Jaden Steplight is 0 for 2 at the free throw line. Russell Williams is 2 for 2.
Yeah.
I mean, but you get 3 opportunities at the from the free throw line after taking a foul on the beyond the arc. You want to hit those free throws.
Yeah.
But 1 of 3 works in the opponent's favor. So
well, anyway, it was nice to be back tonight, Diedrich. And you're going to go down the schedule.
I'm going to go down, yeah.
I'm not going to steal.
Next up for Shelton is they host Peninsula tomorrow afternoon at 1:30 right here, and we'll have that game for you. North Thurston hosts Central Kitsap on Tuesday. Shelton will be hosting Capital on Tuesday here. We'll have that game for you as well. And then they wrap up the regular season at Central Kitsap. So these final games are very critical for Shelton to stay in the playoff hunt right now. Well, depending on how the other games turned out, I think maybe Shelton has moved into a tie with Peninsula. And so that makes tomorrow's game extremely critical.
Very, very big game.
So,
and I don't know if I'll be there tomorrow night, but I know I will be Tuesday.
Okay.
I will be there tomorrow afternoon unless a meeting gets over early.
Okay.
And
we'll be prepared for you either way.
And I'll see you Tuesday for sure.
Okay, so Tuesday will be. So as we mentioned, our next broadcast is tomorrow afternoon. The game between the Highclimbers and the Seahawks tip off again in the Mini Dome, and we do encourage everybody to come out, is at 1:30. And that will do it for us tonight. My thanks to Jerry Apple for his help, as always, with these broadcasts. And I want to thank everybody for clicking on Mesa Web TV, powered by HCC. Final again, Shelton 56, North Thurston 48. We will talk to you tomorrow.
This broadcast on Mason Web TV, powered by HCC, was made possible by our Community Credit Union. Community is in our name and in the work we do every day. Mason General Hospital and Family of Clinics, now known as Mason Health. United Community, empowered people, exceptional health. And Hood Canal Communications, keeping our community connected since 1934.
Thanks for watching Mason Web TV, powered by HCC.